Hey guys, welcome back to another Bigmeatsunday. Thanks for coming back. Today we're going to be doing a twice seared sous vide tomahawk ribeye. You guys are going to dig this. I sort of touched on this in another video I did about a year ago where I twice fried it, and in between the frying sessions we sous vide'd it. But this time we're going to reverse that a little bit. We're going to take it out to the grill. We're going to get a killer sear on it. Then we're going to place it in a sous vide bag. Sous vide it for about 2 hours, let all that fat render down. Then we're gonna take it back outside, throw it on the Kamado Joe for maybe 90 seconds per side with some searing heat. You guys are gonna dig this. It's gonna make a killer steak if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and stick around. Okay, we got our steak, 2.5 pound ribeye, nice French bone. This thing's gonna be amazing. Let's get some seasonings together for it. What I have here is just over a tablespoon of brown sugar, and we're gonna add to that a half a tablespoon of garlic powder, half a tablespoon of black pepper, medium ground-ish or whatever you like, half a tablespoon of salt, and a quarter, well, maybe a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And we're just gonna get this mixed together nicely. All right, that looks pretty good. And you guys don't have to go with this rub. I tried this rub, like I said, on the twice fried steak that I did earlier. I'll link that in the description box so you can kind of check that out. But yeah, I really enjoy this. It's great on big pieces of meat. So let's stop yapping and get this guy seasoned up. Both sides. Roll it around. Make sure we get all that goodness on there. All right, so that's what we're looking for. We're gonna put this back in the refrigerator and get it as cold as possible. You can put it in the freezer. That would probably be even better. What we wanna do is try to get this cold around the outside exposed surfaces, because next we're gonna take it out to the Napoleon. 825, we're gonna put it on that infrasear, and it's gonna be blazing hot. We're just gonna put a killer crust on it. We'll see you outside. Okay, so we're out here at the Napoleon. We got our steak. Nothing holding us back now. Let's get this guy on. Okay, so we're gonna leave this on for about 90 seconds. We're gonna turn it, give it the 45-degree turn so we get some killer hash marks. And we're gonna flip it over after we rotate it. Let it go for another maybe minute, maybe two max. And we're gonna take it back inside and get it bagged up for the sous vide process. Okay guys, so we're back in from the grill, seared off both sides for about maybe 2 minutes tops, just to get a good crust on it. That sugar and the seasoning that we use is gonna make that happen. So what we wanna do, get it bagged up for sous viding. So I'm gonna take this Ziploc bag and I'm just gonna run the bone in here and then fold it over a couple of times on itself. And then fold it just so it doesn't come unraveled. And we got our, have a big bag that looks like it's gonna fit this no problem. And we have that pat of butter. I'm just gonna drop it right on the steak. That's just gonna give us a little more love. So I'm gonna get this vacuum sealed, bust out the sous vide machine, run it at 123 degrees, 23. We're gonna let it run for 90 minutes to 2 hours. All right, so we have our steak all bagged up, ready for its jacuzzi. We wanna set up the sous vide machine to 123 degrees. Whoop. All right, hit the play button, away we go. Right now we're at 190 degrees, or pardon me, 90 degrees. I'm not gonna really sweat that. I'm just gonna drop this guy in here. He's gonna take a little bath for about 2 hours. This steak is gonna be incredible, you guys. Okay guys, this thing's done. Beautiful little steak. What we wanna do, get it out of the bag. There's going to be all kinds of juiciness going on here. So I'm going to set it on this towel. And this. Okay, so what we want to do is pat this dry. We want to try to get as much moisture off at the top of this, so when we put it back on the grill outside, it's going to get toasty and crispy. It's going to have an amazing crust. Okay, so with that being said, what we're going to do, we're going to take it out to the Kamado Joe. We got it roaring hot right now on one side with the cast iron grate that we put in. All of the coals in that grill are shoved up to one side directly underneath that cast iron grate. We're going to drop the steak on that. We're going to let it just cook off a couple of really killer looking grill marks. We're going to rotate it, look for the same exact thing. It's probably going to take about 90 seconds. We're going to flip it over, do the same thing. I'm going to bring it back in and we're going to eat that damn thing. Okay guys, if this doesn't tickle your fancy, you need to find a new fancy because this thing looks amazing. I cannot wait to get into it. I'm just going to cut a big piece right off the front of it so you guys can check it out. Oh God, this is going to be good. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect, rare, medium rare. It's the way I love my ribeyes. I shout that every time I have one. Tell you what, nothing left to do but eat this. So I'm going to use carnivore size utensils here. Take that piece of fat out. Oh. Oh my goodness, you guys. The steak is delicious. The flavors in this are unlike any I've ever really had on this kind of level. The spicy, the sweet, the salty, a little bit of pepper flavor. You get that smoke from the Q. Plus it's all ingrained in the meat from that sous videing process. This is incredible, you guys. Hope you give it a shot. You guys know the drill. Sub button, give me a thumbs up. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and stick around.